I know you're saying I love it. He's like, I don't have any power goals, but it's like you're doing all the cool stuff though too at the same time. So, but I get that. Like
so cool.
You're not like, oh, I got to hit 500 horsepower because you want to just like flex on people, right?
Right.
It's like
it is very cool to say you have forged internals, and I don't really have a power goal. We'll just see where it lands. It's like, whoa.
Austin, we got video from you. We're gonna play this. We're gonna edit it in because we got a lot of other things we want to talk about. But we're just gonna listen to it here live. So if you are on TikTok live, we've got you on here, and we'll listen to it together here.
Yeah.
My name is Austin, and this is my 2013 Veloster Turbo build. Current plan with this car is going to be a show car. Going to Slam It Enough, Stupid Cold.
We should check out those shows too.
Any meet in general, to be honest. But I just finished my engine rebuild. I ended up having to rebuild my engine due to a bearing slipping.
Oof.
And
ouch.
Yeah. So we ended up doing
and it hurts everybody, right?
That had a lot of pain behind it. Yeah, man. That is a build. Like some people say, like, oh, look at my build, and they slap like a cold air intake on it, which is fine if that's all you're gonna do for right now. There's gonna be a lot of people who criticize you for that's not a build. Like wheels are not a build, intakes are not a build. Like bolt. Some people say like full bolt-ons is not a build because you didn't build something. But bro, Austin, you built that thing.
This is built. This is more built than either of our cars.
Yeah, I haven't gone that in depth. No. Besides, I have a BMW engine in the garage that I went in depth that far to tear it down. Which hasn't come back yet. So it's still in the
this is impressive though.
The engine graveyard.
The amount of work that's gone into this thing, and then not only that, but the way he's finishing on the outside, it looks sharp.
And I love to see it with something like a Veloster too, because more people will do this with a what people would consider a more traditionally like mainstream or cooler car, for example, right? So like. Someone maybe would do this more realistically with a BRZ or an FRS or something, which is not necessarily just because it's cooler, but because the engine was built by Subaru and the head gaskets explode all the time. But
well, and like parts are more readily available for something like that. I would think like there's a lot more people tuning a WRX than there are rebuilding a Veloster from the ground up.
But I did look into it a little bit. So when he sent this in, that was the first I've really looked into Veloster tuning stuff like that. There's a huge aftermarket business for this stuff.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's super awesome.
Interesting. Okay, cool. Yeah, let's keep going.
Oh, let me decline this phone call real quick. All right, keep going.
A KDM Tuners rebuild kit, which is billet forged internals. Went with a 6-element from out intercooler with the AV6 blow-off valve from 6-element. Did a CHRA high flow 11-blade turbo, so it's just a stuffed turbo at the moment. And then I am waiting on my stage 2 tune, and I am running the EK1 Pro tuning module from 6-element as well. And then I am rocking a Van Bam's shift knob.
I love that shift knob.
Bam's shifts. But the main goal with this is just to turn it into a show car. Future plans with this, it's getting a set of coilovers, a new set of wheels, and then
pretty sweet.
A wide body kit. I currently have a GT spoiler at the house ready to get installed onto it.
And it's on now. We got pictures of it now.
That's pretty much it.
That's awesome.
It looks so
good. Other than that, there's no horsepower goals for it other than what it's got right now. And then after the tune is loaded up onto it, we'll see where it sits, and then I'm getting it dynoed.
Sweet.
Probably in the next month.
Yeah, no dyno yet.
So that's what it looks like for.
Dude, it looks awesome.
It looks so good.
Especially with the bumper off of it.
Oh,
like that. I think it's all completed now.
Yeah.
You can see, I love when you can see the intercooler peeking out through the bumper.
I mean, look at it now. Like, you can still see it in that bottom area.
Like, oh, it's just a Veloster. And then you see the front mount peeking out. And that thing is cool.
Now, the bumper doesn't fit on it due to the fog lights.
Oh, sure. So you got to fit up, dude. Nice job.
It looks awesome.
I plan on getting a new one anyways. So thank you guys for having me on here. Can't wait to talk to you guys more.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. I love it.
Dude, it's so cool. Thank you so much for sending it in. I cannot wait to see what this thing dynos at. It's very cool.
Let's guess. So it's I believe it's a 2.0 in the Veloster.
Yep.
It might be a 1 point something, but I think it's a 2.0. He's got stock turbo.
Yep.
But he's got front mounted intercooler. I'm assuming.
Is it a stock turbo?
That's what he said. He's got an 11 blade high flow, which is a stock turbo.
Okay.
So stock turbo, but he's going stage 2.
Yep.
Rebuilt engines, forged internals,
right.
so he can handle some boost.
Right.
And those stock turbos they put in those things in most cars, even the Audi stock turbos, like you go stage 1, stage 2, up to like sometimes a stage 3, depending on the Audi.
Right.
The stock turbo can handle it. It's not going to love it.
Right.
But it can handle it.
Right.
So they kind of overbuild the turbo sometimes in these cars. So I'm going to say that's going to be pushing, and it's front wheel drive. So you have low drivetrain mechanical loss for power.
Yep. Because we're talking wheel horsepower now, right?
Yeah.
That's what we're going to, I guess dyno, that's what we're going to do. Okay.
Yeah. So I think it's going to dyno in the mid 3s is my guess.
I was going to say 380.
Yeah.
I don't know why that feels like a number to me.
350 to 380 I think is probably reasonable.
Yeah.
So I know you're saying I love it. He's like, I don't have any power goals, but it's like you're doing all the cool stuff though too at the same time. So, but I get that.
It's
Like
so cool.
You're not like, oh, I got to hit 500 horsepower because you want to just like flex on people, right?
Right.
It's like
it is very cool to say you have forged internals, and I don't really have a power goal to see where it lands. It's like,
all right.
whoa,
save some for the rest of us, bro.
But anyway, awesome. Thank you so much, Austin, for sending that in. That is super rad.